So I want to ask you about, do you know who this is?
Of course I know who that is.
Trisha Paytas. Have you ever spoken to her?
She's kind of a bitch though, honestly. Like I know this will probably get around her. She tried to act like she didn't know who I was. She like posted this video the other like couple months ago and she's like, HRH, I think I know who that is. I mean, like that, like, you know who I am, like whatever. You know, I think it'd be really, like, I've always been a huge fan of hers. Like,
I would love to have you both in like a room and like a conversation. I don't know why she
doesn't want to like, I don't know why she hasn't invited me to do something. I can't invite her to do something. I'm no one. She's someone, right?
I think she'll kind of get to that point. She's like now starting to do things now after having this baby and stuff.
I love her. I think she's like a total OG.
You watched her for like years
Forever.
now. Me
Everyone
too.
has. Oh, like I think that I love that she's like, you know, self-made white trash. Like I kind of like in like that vibe too, but not really. We're different, but like she's very unique. I love it.
So so and she's kind of got like, I mean, not similar to you, but like controversial in a similar way.
And I love that she found this this guy who loves her.
Yeah,
like
Moses.
It's like my Jason. Like it's the same thing. Like we both have these like random guys who fit with us, and even though we're kind of nuts, it works. Yeah, and she's got this really unique like.
He like embraces it.
Yeah, and it's just awesome.
Yeah, I'm really happy for her, and I think motherhood and stuff is a good thing for her. Like, did you watch the Frenemies and like those podcasts when that happened?
No, I know about it, but I didn't.
Do you know who like H3 is?
Like, he like followed me for a while, so I thought he was gonna ask me to come on his show. He never did. I don't know what that was about.
Any thoughts on him?
He ended up being a fucking total leftist kook, right? Like psycho. What happened? Like he's like too much. Which I would love to go on and like debate him or like just fuck him up. He can fuck me up, I'll fuck him up. Like it's fine, you know? Like I feel like
I can respect if someone has like if they're super liberal like mentality, whatever.
I agree.
But he seemed like I feel like he like, and I actually like Ethan, he hooked me up with my lawyer, like, you know, that's a huge thanks to him. But I feel like sometimes there's like this, like he's just being told what to believe. You know, it's like, do you actually feel that way?
There's no way he thinks like that.
Because sometimes like, do you actually think this, like on the most extreme parts, you know, some things he says, you know, makes sense, obviously. But sometimes I just wonder like if it almost just reminds me of like, those fake news people who are just like, you know, it's just going into
being told
one
what
year
to say.
Yeah.
Like you actually don't believe that's what he actually thinks because it's so weird.
Yeah.
Like I see some of the things that he tweets or whatever. I'm like, ugh, wow.
Yeah. And then sometimes he'll like say things that are just like really off kilter. And I'll be like, oh, that's the real you. Like him making like a comment about like a woman or like someone's appearance, like something along those lines.
Yeah. I think I saw that.
Like there's some truth to it. So finally, marriage.
Oh yeah. Oh,
when'd you get married?
Yeah, I know. They love that. They
stressed.
They love to take my ugly picture. So yeah. So I had this like my drunk friend Chels, and she like did this Insta story and like caught all these bad angles of me and like.
Well, wasn't your wedding on live?
Oh yeah, they paid for my wedding. Everyone, all the haters paid for my wedding.
Because he made him like pay like $25 or something, right?
Yeah. They paid for the wedding, so and always that kind of shit.
Was the dress Zara? Was that
so
a thing?
The after dress? Yeah, was Zara. I didn't care. I paid. This was not a wedding that this is my second marriage. I don't care. This was just gonna be at our favorite restaurant, you know, in like wine country. We went to the casino afterwards. My first dress after the ceremony was a short dress, but it was not Zara. The second one was just because I didn't want to wear the wedding dress. Yeah. People like ate it up. Like, oh my god, she's so broken, tacky, and white trash.
What do you think of like the short? So you just like wanted to do short dresses?
Because the only good thing about me is my legs. Yeah. The only good thing. Like I have. Everyone, they call me a linebacker. I don't care. I have like big shoulders. I have a small chest, but I have great legs. So why the fuck would I cover up my damn legs? You know what I mean? Like that's the only thing I have going for me. That and like my face is good sometimes.
Face card, yeah.
So yeah. So why the fuck would I cover my damn legs? It was a long dress. I had it cut because of that. Like I'm not gonna fucking defend myself.
Was the reception in the parking lot?
It was.
So did you just rent out the entire restaurant for the?
No, they wouldn't. Okay, it's the fucking Hitching Post, which everyone probably knows. And you don't have weddings there. It's a fucking steakhouse that we love. Yeah. So we're like, we don't care where we're going. We're just here with our family and friends. Yeah. I didn't give two fucks. There were like 20 people there. We wanted to go to our favorite restaurant. Like I could afford to have it at the Beverly Hills times 12. You idiots! I didn't want to do that. Okay, Beverly Hills Hotel.
It's like a waste of money.
It's so stupid. I hate people. Everyone
how much did this cost you? Like this wedding?
Well, it cost me nothing.
Like a few thousand, like $10,000.
Less than 10.
Yeah, less than 10.
Yeah, I made money on the wedding.
Yeah, that's nice. Did you kind of like when you went into when you went into the live streaming? Did you know people were going to eat it up because they just
give a fuck.
Tear it apart?
Yeah, I love it.
You just didn't give a fuck.
I don't give two fucks.
Or were you like hurt when when everyone's like making fun of your wedding? You're like, oh, that was my special day.
Never. No. My special day. What? We went to our favorite restaurant. You paid for my wedding, and
did you do a honeymoon?
No, No, I'm too busy. I don't know. Like, I work.
No, I know what you mean. I like never give myself a vacation.
I don't. Like, I don't even want to go on vacation right now. Like, I'm moving. Like, that's what I've always something to do. Yeah, that's more important is this kind of stuff. But people think they ate with us. Okay. I really don't get it. Like, this is what I chose, you fucking morons.
Yeah. So, when it comes to your like husband, how does he like react to people like having such strong opinions about your entire life?
Yeah, he also doesn't. He's kind of
he calls them rats tweets. Too. He's just like fuck
as
the
you
rats
see his tweets, he obviously people hate on him too because he's opinionated. So he doesn't give a shit. He just knows everyone's so like fucking woke and annoying.
Yeah. So, question about marriage. Do you think gay people should be able to get married?
Absolutely. Of course.
I wasn't sure. I was like, I don't know where you draw the line.
No, I think everyone should be able to do what they want to do in life. Just don't fucking bother me and don't fucking like, don't try like the Dylan thing. Like, why couldn't you just do that and like, not push it so hard? Like, just go be you. Like, there was that model that I was talking to Tyler about where there was like this trans model. She was like one of the first trans models. And I was watching the show with her, and she's like, no one even knew I was trans. I was just a gorgeous model. You know what I mean? I'm not like, I'm trans, I should be a model. Like, why? Why do you, no one cares that you're trans. Shut up. Like, you're a person, you're pretty, you're gorgeous. That's it. That's all that should matter.
So it seems like you like there's a theme here where you don't like people explaining or justifying themselves through their characteristics like race or sexual orientation, like using the race card,
or using the gender card. Why?
It's like you need to be nice to me because I'm gay, like that type of stuff.
No, I will not. I will never.
I
will never be nice to you because of something. I'll be nice to you because I like you as an individual.
Yeah. So when it comes to YouTube and your jewelry line, which one came first?
The YouTube channel.
Because you posted your first video July 20th, 2009.
Yeah.
And you currently have 380,000 subscribers and 50 million views on your channel.
Yeah.
Did you want to be a YouTuber?
No, I was just bored. I had graduated, come back from China for my master's degree, and I was like bored trying to find a job. Yeah. And I just posted like a what's in my bag or something. I forget what it was.
Did it do well initially, or did it kind of take time to gain?
Yeah, no, it didn't do that well. I was shocked that 10 people watched. I was like, 10 people watched, so they liked it. I have like, whatever. And then eventually, like I didn't have any money, so I wanted to buy jewelry, but I couldn't afford it. Yeah. So I just started making myself some pieces, and people started asking about it, and that's how the jewelry line started. But the YouTube channel came first. Yeah.
So so you had another job at this point when you started just doing it, and then when did it like kind of become, I guess like a career path? It was the jewelry. It was the jewelry line that came along with it. It was never the YouTube channel. It's never been the YouTube channel. Do you think the YouTube though has allowed your jewelry to be so successful because that's like promotion, right?
Yeah, people watch me, and originally my videos were way different than they are now. It was like the typical nice YouTube girl showing like my outfits or showing my what I'm wearing for the day or whatever. Yeah. So they would say, oh, I love that necklace, I'm going to order that necklace.
Yeah. Well, when it comes to like 2009, I can't even imagine like using a camera or like laptop. Like, how did you do it?
It was on my MacBook Pro. It used to have the recording. Webcam? Yeah, the webcam thing. That's how I did it.
You just did it on there.
Yeah. And now there's just like so much competition out. There's so many people, like it's impossible for someone to like start a YouTube channel now. I feel like, like in 2009, it wasn't that crazy.
Yeah, I mean, not everyone was posting as
There were a lot of like, girls, but not like now. Now it's like, it's over.
Everyone in their phone. Yeah. So for the jewelry line, when did you start that?
Must have been like 2010 then, or
so it was like kind of
right away, maybe even 2009. It was like 2009. It was right after.
How did you come up with the name?
So it was like this bar that I used to love in Shanghai called The Collection. And then HRH means Her or His Royal Highness. Oh. So that's the official abbreviation for any queen or king. It's HRH in front of it, their name. So I just love the HRH collection.
Yeah, it's
and
cute.
I still like it. I still, what's funny is like I'm very picky and like very judgmental, and I don't regret that name. I love it.
Yeah. Well, and also it's kind of become your name too. Like people like HRH. Think of you as HRH.
I know, collection, it's funny.
Which I like that name too. I think it like
they don't know what it means though usually, unless you're from like England. You wouldn't know HRH.
Okay, well, 40% of the population is considered obese. I was like fat last year.
Oh, really?
You would have called me fat.
Actually fat?
Yeah.
I'm not fat at all. There's no way.
I've like went through like a whole body dysmorphic, like moving here. It's like all the West Hollywood gays, they've got like 8-packs. So like perfect, I hired a personal trainer like 6 months ago. So I work out like every day, like super hard. Yeah. But if I'm like obese, like the rest of the 40% of the population, what do you recommend to lose weight?
Oh, they love this. I get canceled. I get shut down for this too. You don't eat after 8, and for women, for girls, if you're not active, like I'm not active, I hate working out. Eat 1,200 calories a day. That's it. You will be skinny. That's it, period. People hate that so much. They're like, you should eat whatever you want. You should eat whenever you want. Okay, fat ass. Go do that, like, and don't work out. If you're working out, that's different. Don't take my advice. But I'm like more sedentary. I don't like physical activity.
You don't like working out?
I'm like a second-degree black belt, actually. Yeah. I do work, but I don't go enough. So on the days that I do go, I'm fat right now, so I have nothing to talk about. I need to lose weight. But typically, because I used to be way fatter. I used to be like 180 pounds, so I lost a lot of weight.
Was that like your heaviest is 180?
181, yeah, it was my heaviest. And people see me on YouTube when I was fat and slimmed down, so they know, like, whatever. But for me, it was 1,200 calories. And people ask, like, they ask my opinion, or they ask what I did. I'm not telling you to do it. You come here and you ask me what I did, and you get mad at me? Like, get the fuck out of here.
Something about this generation, they expect everything.
Yeah.
But without having
free,
like,
that's for sure.
Without working for it, or like they expect having a boyfriend without like, you know, I guess like displaying what they have to offer. And
right. And especially, you're right. Like, they're very entitled. Like, so entitled for everything. It's like they don't want to work, but they want what you have. They want a piece of what you have.
Part of that's like social media too, because people think they see it all the time, easy. So they think that they can have it.
I agree. It's kind of sad. Like, you know, you see all these people on everyone's perfect life on social media, and you think, why can't I have that? Why does she have that? How is it so easy for her? Well, first of all, they don't know how the blood, sweat, and tears, and how many years I've worked for this line, and how I've developed it over the years. You know, they don't understand
the mistakes and all that,
and all the money and everything like that. They don't understand. They don't know like everything, and they just think that they're entitled to it. She doesn't deserve that.
Yeah.
Bad.
That's like my nail lady, her like son like wants to be a YouTuber, and every time she sees me, she's like, my 6-year-old wants to be a YouTuber, and I'm like, I feel so bad for this generation where all these kids now want to be Twitch streamer. What's gonna happen? Our houses are gonna fall apart. There's gonna be no new construction.
I said that too. I said, you know, what you should be literally is like a contractor, a plumber, things like that. Start a business like that.
Yeah, I mean that's gonna be popping off in the next decade.
You are going to make a killing if you're good at what you do, like with that.